Okay, you're going to see my screen for a little bit and hear me talk. I won't always be doing things, but I wanted to be able to show you a few things as we kick off the school year, moving from our Google Classroom to Schoology. I figured a video would be something you could constantly refer back to, and I will add it to the Schoology guidebook as well. But thinking about kicking off the school year, some reminders. We do have the guidebook to refer to. The other reminder is DCAs are flexible this year, so that window will not, I've already talked to Allison multiple times about that, that window will not have to apply to us. It certainly can, and you certainly can give those during that window, but it can be flexible as a dipstick so you know where students are at in your class. The expectation with Schoology is that simply it is in place of Google Classroom this year. We know it is capable of way more than Google Classroom, but we want to start small, learn to use the system, the management system. Students learn to use the management system so that we can do it right instead of jumping in and thinking too big to start. So student enrollment. I am going to push out a login email before day one to all students. So when I get a chance, I will send an email out to every student. They will be able to log in. If they haven't yet by orientation on the first day, I'm going to have every student log in because I'm going to have a little orientation course that will pop up for them as well that I'm going to add all students to. So they'll be able to see the slideshow themselves during orientation. Next part is, so all students will have a login. The next part is creating a course for you. Remember, if you saved some resources, those will be up here. So if I click on resources, everything I saved in my resources that are mine would be in this tab, this resource tab. Any class I start this semester, I can pull those resources into those classes. So where are those going to be? If I go to courses, and these will pop up soon for everybody, but my courses, course listings, and I have to make sure I go to Delta. There was an issue I need to tell you about. Previously, it would pull the course number, for example, Algebra 2-1 Math, and it had the 6024 DLTA. That's what you would see in Infinite Campus. The new drop-down menu in our own calendar created an issue with pulling that. They are aware, and it should be fixed at the beginning of the week for us to connect to our regular courses. So once I get there, if I say add section, I can add that my right course, and then that's when I can pull resources over into my course and add students. So let me talk you through that. So if I were to go to courses, my courses, see how I built a Delta orientation, and I go to Delta orientation. If I already have resources saved and I maybe pulled them from Google Classroom, remember, if I go to add materials, import from resources, I could pull a full class into that section. Okay, so let's say this was my 2023-24 orientation, and I just wanted to use it for 24-25. I would click on it, click import, and it would go into my course. Okay, so that is getting those materials over. Obviously, if I just want to add materials, new, fresh materials, I can create those folders here, name them whatever I want, and then put materials in those, along with that very important Google Classroom import button that I can also use, and that will take me to redirected to Google Classroom. I'll sign in, and then I can pull from all of my Google Classroom courses that I've had. Okay, how am I going to add a student to this course? Okay, I've added one already. but I can do it myself if I choose, and it will automatically put the students in it. I just go to members, right? I go to add members, and then I have to make sure that I'm up here at Prairie Delta. All of our students will go under here, okay? So I can start clicking on multiple students that I want to go into that course. There's 75 right now in here. Click more to make sure we get the rest of them. But all the students should be in here. I can add all the students to that course that I want. Click add members, and they will automatically go in. I did a test run with TJ. I logged in as TJ, and my orientation course showed up on his dashboard so that he could see it, and we'll have access to that content. So that is adding those in. So again, this video was just to kind of kick you off, get you going. I would like to offer, if anyone wanted to come in and, walk through it, I will absolutely help you get your courses set up. I'm not the expert by any means, but I've been messing around with it enough that I feel comfortable helping you out with that. Now, the other way to get a student in is to, just like with Google Classroom, you would have an access code that you can see here. Okay, I could put that up on the board. Then for them, right, they would go to My Courses, join a course, and then they would have to put their access code in, and then they would be able to join that course. So whatever way you want to do that is up to you. Thanks for your time, and please see me if you